Hello there. My name is Jonathan Roberts. I live in Tampere, Finland. Now, there's a cemetery back there filled with brave, honorable people who gave their lives for the independence of Finland. Gave their lives. In Finnish society today, men and women are not equal. Women literally have more rights by law, especially over their children. Women in this country are allowed to come into court with false accusations, and when the false accusations are proven to be untrue, then what happens is nothing. They've accused men, and they're doing this all the time, accuse men of being a drug addict, accuse him of beating them, of being an alcoholic especially. They use that one a lot to take the kids away. And the kids get taken away until the guy proves all that's wrong. But it could take 2 years to prove that. So he misses out on his kids for 2 years. And some of these men are really good men. And I've known some of these men, and they're really peaceful human beings, incapable of the stuff they've been accused of. It's happened to me too as well. I went through years of staring out the window thinking I seen my kid walking. And all it was a ghost. So many times my kid was taken away for maybe one time that I drank too much or something like that because of depression. Because of depression and suffering that I've been through in my life and traumas from my childhood. And yeah, years went by, often not seeing my son. And then one time, for some small incident, they were taking off me first. I went to this one center and I passed all the breathalyzer tests and I proved I wasn't an alcoholic. She still wouldn't cooperate. And 2 years of me not seeing my own bairn, my child. In those times, I was very suicidal. I was alone, isolated. How many men have to die before we get equal rights in this country? Because the image of Finland having equal rights is a complete 100% falsity. Women are exempt from responsibility when they make false accusations at men. Men are important. Now, if the Russians come over those front lines, who's going to be fighting them? It's not going to be the women, maybe a few. Be the men. The men who've been thrown away by society. The men who've become alcoholics, even worse, because they were thrown away by society. And not only that, if you take kids off the men and they're raised by the mothers, you're feminizing a whole generation of children. How can you fight the Russians with feminized men? They're going to be weaker. They might be more accurate. Maybe they could be accurate with a gun, but they're not going to be as strong. And they're not going to have that overly strong masculinity that is needed to fight a war. That's needed to fight an empire. Back in the days when that empire was fought over and over again by brave, honorable, loyal men who gave their lives to this country. Graves and cemeteries filled of them right down the street from me. Gravestones of ghosts long dead. And when I think about it and the way that I've been treated, is that how my son is going to be treated in the future? Is some woman going to break his heart, treat him like shit, make up lies about him, and then he has to go out of his way and prove it? Prove it by being embarrassed? That's character defamation. That is illegal by law, and they're never charged with it. So Finland is not following its own laws. Also, in the Finnish constitution, it says all people residing in Finland are equal under the Finnish constitution. So they're breaking their own laws because they're not treating men equally. Biased social workers who believe everything the woman says instantly, even when she's lying and showing no evidence. And the man has all the evidence against her right there, and it's overlooked. They don't even want to see it. That is not an equal society. The falsity of this being an equal society is a falsity. Well, I've got not much more to say. This is my first video I ever made. Here's my fireplace. Jonathan Roberts, signing off. Independence for Finland, independence for Scotland.